Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be sharing with you this DIY reupholstery on my sofa chair. I wanted an accent chair and thought that I'm in lockdown, so why not? So first I went out shopping before the lockdown and I got 5 yards of this material. I bought it specifically because my other sofa chairs are actually in gray, so I wanted something that had the gray mixture but also had some colors in it. And as I said before, I purchased 5 yards. For this tutorial you'll need some measuring tape or ruler, a staple gun, some nails, a hammer, glue gun and glue sticks, scissors, and I also tack nails. This is optional, and writing pad and a pen or pencil. So what I did was started by removing the cushion from the chair. I had two because this was coming from a previous set that I had and I kept this piece. So what I'm going to do now is to go ahead and do my measurement. So I've wrote up the quantity, the side, and the measurement. So I'm going to start at the bottom of the chair where I'll take the measurements for the length and the width of each section, and I'll go ahead and pen that on my writing pad. So right here, as you can see, I was like a bit confused, but then I started looking at the guide of how the chair was previously wrapped, and that's what I used basically as a guide to do the measurements. For the quantity section of it, some side of the chair has two sides of it, so you ensure that you write the number for each measurement that you take, whether it is just one piece you're going to need or two pieces. So in this case I'm going to need two pieces, and you just continue so on and so forth. So here are all my measurements, and remember the cushion cover is also a part of the measurement, so you want to ensure that you have that. I'll start by doing my first measurement, which is 31.5 by 7, but I'm going to show you now that you need to give it some seam allowance. So instead of cutting it at 31, I'll be cutting it at 36 instead to give it some allowance. For the other portion it's 7.5, so I'm gonna go down, measure at 7.5 and give it about 2 or 3 inches more, so I'm gonna cut it at about 9.5, and you do that for all the measurements. So I'm just using my staple gun to get the fabric on to the chair itself, and you'll just feel where you have the wooded area, the staple will hold it in place. But for extra precautions, I'm gonna go ahead and use some of my 1-inch nails, and I'll go ahead and just reinforce it with some nails pretty much. So because I'm not an expert, I will use some hot glue basically as a guide. So for this section, I'll be using some hot glue and I'll place the fabric on it just to ensure that it looks presentable. As I am pleased with how the hot glue holds the material, I'll then go ahead over with the staple gun to reinforce that fabric onto the chair. For any section that has corners, you want to go ahead and make a slit so it lays flawless on the chair itself. So this is what I have so far and I'm good with it. So for this section, guys, I burnt myself, so please be very careful with the hot glue. I end up sliding my fingers in too far where I had the glue and end up burning myself, so be extremely careful if you're using the hot glue gun. So now we're gonna do the sides of the chair. So what I'll do, this part is optional. You can use a hot glue, or if you have a sewing machine or even a needle and thread, you can go ahead and hem down the 4 sides of it, and then I'll go ahead and staple that on. And this is what you will do for the 2 sides of the chair as well as the back of the chair. So this is how the back of the chair is looking, guys, and this is the final finish, and I am very proud of myself. So if you like these videos, remember to leave a comment down below, and of course subscribe and share this video. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it too. Also remember to follow me on Instagram as well at Miss Phoenix 876. Until next time, guys, walk good.